In today's world, safety is always the starting point, and if you're planning a trip this summer, choosing a destination where peace of mind comes first makes all the difference. Thankfully, the United States isn't just a land of majestic landscapes and cultural riches. It's also home to some of the safest, most welcoming states for travelers, from the icy wilderness of Alaska to the sun-drenched beaches of California. Every corner offers something unique and secure. This summer, travel with confidence. This is the Downturn Report, where the truth gets personal. And today, we will reveal the top 10 safest U.S. states you can travel to this summer. Number 1, California. This summer traveling, safety is a priority. And for those seeking peace of mind along with adventure, California stands tall as one of the safest states to explore in the United States. With its well-developed infrastructure, highly rated emergency services, and a strong focus on health and wellness, the Golden State offers not only beautiful sights, but also the calm reassurance of being well cared for. California is not just a place, but a whole vibe, from the sunlit cliffs of Big Sur to the warm sands of Santa Monica. Every corner promises a different kind of joy. It's no surprise that this state remains a top destination for travelers over the age of 55, because it has mastered the art of offering wonder without the worry. Local authorities across California's major tourist areas, from Napa Valley to San Diego, have invested heavily in public safety, ensuring secure streets, responsive healthcare facilities, and reliable transportation. If you're craving fresh air and grandeur, California's natural landscapes are second to none. Stand in awe under the towering redwoods, or let your spirit roam free in the wide expanses of Death Valley, the lowest point in North America. Prefer something a bit cooler. Yosemite National Park awaits with its dramatic granite peaks and peaceful alpine trails, where safety measures are well in place, even in high season. Of course, California's famous cities deserve their own spotlight. San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge still stands proud as one of America's most iconic sights, and the surrounding Bay Area ranks among the nation's safest large urban zones for tourists. Meanwhile, Los Angeles continues to surprise visitors with its revitalized neighborhoods and well-patrolled entertainment districts. And if you're traveling with grandchildren, Anaheim's Disneyland still holds that timeless charm with upgraded safety protocols that make it easier than ever to simply enjoy the magic. Down south, San Diego delivers with family-friendly beaches, pristine water parks, and an ocean breeze that seems to wash every worry away. So whether you're chasing the perfect glass of wine in Sonoma, following a trail through Joshua Tree, or simply watching the sun melt into the Pacific, California offers more than beauty, but peace of mind. And this summer, that might just be the most important destination of all. Number 2, Florida. Florida is where the fun happens, a fact that's backed by over 90 million visitors each year. Known as the Sunshine State, Florida offers more than just warmth and palm trees. It's a destination that blends safety, sunshine, and smiles, which is exactly why so many families, retirees, and solo travelers choose it as their go-to escape. In a time when safety is at the top of everyone's list, Florida makes a strong case for being one of the safest states you can travel to this summer. Let's start with the numbers. Florida boasts more than 230 sunny days each year, and that's not just pleasant weather, it's the foundation for year-round outdoor enjoyment. When you spend more time outside, you're naturally choosing healthier, safer environments, with open air, ocean breezes, and well-managed public spaces. The state has invested heavily in tourist safety, particularly in its major hubs like Orlando and Miami. From increased police presence to improved emergency response systems, Florida's tourist zones are designed to protect those who come seeking rest and joy. Speaking of joy, few states offer the sheer variety of entertainment Florida provides. In Orlando, you'll find the world-famous Walt Disney World Resort and Universal Studios, both operating with stringent safety and cleanliness standards. These places aren't just fun, they're built for peace of mind, if you're more of a nature lover. Florida has no shortage of beautiful, accessible parks, including Everglades National Park, which offers safe guided tours through one of the country's most unique ecosystems. But it's not just about the parks. Miami and its glamorous neighbor, Miami Beach, provide the perfect mix of culture and coast. Here, you'll see colorful Art Deco buildings, hear the pulse of Cuban music, and feel the energy of a city that welcomes everyone. Despite its popularity, Miami has made notable strides in safety, especially in tourist-heavy areas, where patrols and community presence ensure a secure experience for visitors of all ages. And if your idea of summer serenity involves turquoise waters and sandy toes, the Florida Keys might just be your paradise. Stretching for about 120 miles, these islands are known for their relaxed atmosphere and tight-knit communities. Crime rates here are low, and local tourism officials work hard to maintain a calm, welcoming environment, whether you're snorkeling in Key Largo or watching the sunset in Key West. All in all, Florida is more than just a popular vacation spot. It's a state where fun and safety come together effortlessly. So if you're dreaming of a worry-free summer under the sun, Florida is ready to welcome you. Number 3. Hawaii. If what you seek this summer is safety wrapped in serenity, Hawaii offers something no other U.S. state can: isolation that heals, beauty that calms, and a cultural rhythm that moves gently with the tide. As the southernmost state in the United States, and the only one made entirely of islands, Hawaii is a safe haven, protected by both nature and geography. Hawaii is, quite literally, on its own time, so far removed from the continental U.S. that it has its own time zone. The state lies quietly in the Pacific Ocean as the longest island chain in the world. This distance, while poetic, also translates into a layer of safety for travelers seeking peace of mind, with tight airport security, controlled access points, and high vaccination and health compliance rates. Hawaii remains one of the safest states you can travel to this summer. Its island status acts as a natural barrier, offering protection from mainland crime spikes and overcrowding that affect many other tourist hotspots. Of the more than 130 islands that make up the Hawaiian archipelago, only 7 are inhabited. Each one tells a different story, a different mood, and a different memory waiting to be made. On the lush island of Kauai, often called the Garden Island, you'll find yourself chasing waterfalls through emerald valleys and quiet hiking paths. The air here feels cleaner, the days stretch longer, and the pace slows to a soothing rhythm that seems to whisper, breathe. Big Island, as its name implies, offers scale and drama, from black sand beaches to active volcanoes. It's a place of elemental contrast and adventure, yet still maintains a strong commitment to safety, especially in outdoor recreation areas. For those drawn to the waves, the surf culture here is not just alive, it's sacred. Then there's Oahu, home to Honolulu and the famous Waikiki Beach. This island blends modern life with ancient tradition, where soft, powdery beaches stretch into the horizon and friendly locals offer warm smiles. Despite being the most populated of the islands, Oahu is among the best in maintaining tourism safety. Patrols are frequent, emergency systems are efficient, and community involvement is high. Whether you're watching the sunrise from the cliffs of Molokai or enjoying a sunset luau under the palms of Maui, Hawaii offers something increasingly rare. A vacation where you can let your guard down, where the only thing you need to worry about is which beach to visit next. Number 4, Arizona. If you're planning a safe and unforgettable escape this summer, Arizona might just surprise you. Often associated with its famous desert terrain, Arizona is far more than a stretch of sand and sun. It is one of the most visually stunning and quietly secure states you can explore today. With its low population density, wide open landscapes, and well-managed tourist routes, Arizona offers a unique combination of personal space, natural beauty, and peace of mind. At the heart of Arizona's appeal is, of course, the Grand Canyon, a place that needs no introduction. But what many don't realize is that Arizona is actually home to more mountains than Switzerland. Yes, you read that right. Beyond the red rock cliffs and desert heat, the state hides over 3,000 named peaks and ranges, many of them nestled in cool, forested highlands where summer temperatures are not only bearable but downright pleasant. And speaking of forests, a full 1/4 of Arizona is blanketed in the largest unbroken ponderosa pine forest in the United States. It stretches across the central and northern parts of the state, offering shaded trails, calm lakes, and quiet cabins, all perfect for those seeking safety, solitude, and the scent of pine needles in the breeze. Places like Flagstaff and Prescott aren't just beautiful, They are havens for visitors wanting to reconnect with nature without the risk and chaos of overcrowded attractions. Still, Arizona's desert is not to be overlooked. Monument Valley, with its towering sandstone buttes rising from a sea of orange earth, is the kind of landscape that stays with you forever. It's cinematic, iconic, and surprisingly peaceful, thanks to controlled access points, responsible tourism practices, and strong partnerships with native communities. This region remains as safe as it is sacred. Travelers will also find comfort in Arizona's small towns and scenic byways. Whether you're driving through the colorful ridges of the Painted Desert or stepping into the ancient, otherworldly silence of the petrified forest, you'll notice something rare: the ability to take in the world at your own pace, without the bustle, without the crowds, just wide skies and quiet roads that let your thoughts breathe, in a summer where safety is a top priority. Arizona checks all the boxes. Natural distancing is built into the land itself. Health and safety guidelines are enforced gently but clearly, and with such a diverse range of environments from pine forests to deep canyons, it's a place that lets you choose your comfort zone. In Arizona, you don't have to sacrifice adventure for security. You can have both and a view that stretches for miles. Number 5, Alaska. Alaska, a name that stirs something deep within the American soul. It's the largest state in the nation, yet also one of the most untouched, mysterious, and strikingly safe places to visit this summer, in a time when crowds and chaos can make travel feel more stressful than restorative. Alaska offers something profoundly different: space, stillness, and a sense of awe that grounds the spirit. Nicknamed the Last Frontier, Alaska sits far removed from the bustle of the continental United States. But that isolation is exactly what makes it so appealing, especially now, with fewer people, vast protected lands, and rigorous conservation efforts. Alaska is a natural fortress of safety. Travelers here don't jostle through congested streets or pack into narrow tourist zones. Instead, they move through open skies and endless wilderness, where the only sounds are wind, water, and the quiet crunch of boots on untouched snow. It's also a land of extremes in the best way. Alaska is home to over 3 million shimmering lakes, thousands of free-flowing rivers, and some of the most breathtaking glaciers on Earth. In fact, glaciers alone cover about 5% of the entire state. These icy giants sprawl across the landscape like frozen waves, glittering beneath the midnight sun. To witness them up close is not just safe, it's soul-shifting. Wildlife in Alaska is equally extraordinary, from the powerful Kodiak bear to moose grazing in misty valleys, from whales breaching offshore to gray wolves darting between trees. This is one of the few places in America where nature still dominates, and where humans are simply respectful guests. Many expeditions are carefully guided, with strict safety protocols in place, allowing you to experience the wild without risking your well-being. Tours are small, quiet, and deeply respectful of the land and of your peace of mind, and though it may seem distant, Alaska's travel infrastructure is surprisingly strong. Cities like Anchorage and Juneau are well equipped to handle visitors with care. Health services are clean and accessible. Local guides are highly trained. Even remote lodges are connected to emergency networks. In a world where travel can feel risky, Alaska wraps adventure in a strong shell of safety. A short visit may only scratch the surface, but what a surface it is. Snow-capped mountains, emerald forests, the call of an eagle overhead. In Alaska, danger doesn't lurk in crowds or crime. It stands majestically in the form of raw, wild nature, and that, for many, is not a threat, but a healing invitation. Number 6, Colorado. Colorado, often called the Centennial State, is where nature's grandeur and modern safety meet in perfect harmony. It's not only the highest elevated state in the entire country, it's one of the safest and most refreshing destinations you can visit this summer, with a landscape that sweeps from snow-dusted peaks to deep, echoing canyons. Colorado is built for travelers who crave beauty, space, and serenity. This mountain state offers something for every kind of explorer, whether you're an avid hiker, a casual sightseer, or simply someone looking to breathe cleaner. Cooler air far from the chaos of city life. Colorado welcomes you with open skies and well-marked trails, The state is home to some of the most pristine natural attractions in the country. Think dense pine forests, glacial lakes, cascading rivers, and those legendary Rocky Mountain views that seem to go on forever. But Colorado isn't just a postcard come to life, it's a well-run, well-prepared state with top-tier safety standards. From small alpine towns to popular tourist hubs, local officials prioritize visitor well-being. Search and rescue systems are responsive. Park rangers are visible and trained, and the communities themselves, often tight-knit and health-focused, have a reputation for hospitality and mindfulness that makes you feel instantly at ease. Though most travelers come for the outdoors, no trip to Colorado would be complete without a stop in Denver. The capital city is a vibrant mix of culture and comfort, offering everything from artisan craft breweries to a thriving food scene and live music venues. Even in urban areas, safety is taken seriously. Clean public spaces, efficient public transportation, and well-lit walking paths help ensure that your city adventures are as relaxed as your mountain escapes. One of Colorado's greatest draws is its world-class skiing, and yes, people travel here for it even in the off-season. Resorts like Aspen, Vail, Breckenridge, and Telluride are not just famous for their powdery slopes, but also for their high safety ratings, excellent emergency services, and community-driven efforts to keep both visitors and locals protected year-round. During the warmer months, these ski towns transform into hiking, biking, and festival destinations, all while retaining the security and structure that make them so appealing in the first place. Colorado is more than just beautiful, it's reliable. It offers peace of mind without sacrificing excitement. Whether you're gazing at a purple mountain skyline, paddling down a quiet river, or sipping a local brew under the stars, you'll feel it that rare, reassuring mix of freedom and safety in a season where many are searching for both. Colorado stands tall, quite literally, as one of America's finest summer getaways. Number 7. Texas. Texas, the second largest state in the United States, is more than just big, it's bold, proud, and surprisingly safe. In a world where many travel plans feel uncertain, Texas offers something solid, wide-open landscapes, a deeply rooted sense of identity, and communities that still know how to take care of their own. If you're looking for a summer getaway that blends excitement, culture, and security, the Lone Star State deserves a place at the top of your list. Stretching across the south-central region of the country, Texas is famous for many things: its searing summer heat, its unmistakable twang of country music, and, of course, its legendary barbecues. But beneath the headlines and the flavors, what stands out most is the independence and the reliability of the Texan spirit. This is a state that runs on strong values, neighborly respect, and a fierce commitment to public safety in both its small towns and bustling cities. Texas feels different from the rest of America, and that's part of its charm. Each region offers its own identity. In the hill country, you'll find scenic drives, rolling vineyards, and towns like Fredericksburg, where local hospitality still means something. Down south in San Antonio, you'll experience a rich blend of cultures along the peaceful San Antonio Riverwalk, a stunning, tree-lined path of art galleries, historic bridges, and cozy restaurants. This area, in particular, is consistently ranked as one of the safest tourist zones in the nation, with well-patrolled walkways and a welcoming, walkable atmosphere. History lovers will feel the echo of the past at the Alamo, the historic fort that played a crucial role in the Texan fight for independence in 1835. It's more than a monument, it's a symbol of Texas's enduring strength and identity, and it's cared for with the same seriousness that Texans approach everything else, with pride and with purpose. Modern Texas also means modern security. Cities like Austin, Dallas, and Houston have implemented smart city technology and responsive public safety systems. Whether you're attending a live music show, walking through a park, or enjoying a local festival, the sense of order and vigilance is always present, but never intrusive. What makes Texas especially appealing right now is its space. With so much land, travelers never feel boxed in or overwhelmed. From wide prairies to desert canyons, from downtown skylines to starlit ranches, there's room to breathe and, more importantly, room to feel safe. So come for the food, the music, the stories, but stay for the peace of mind. Because in Texas, safety and spirit ride side by side. Number 8. Wyoming. Wyoming wild, wide, And wonderfully quiet is the kind of place that reminds you how beautiful silence can be. Tucked into the rugged mountain ranges of the western United States, this vast and untamed state offers something few others can in today's fast-paced, crowded world, the gift of space, and in this current moment, where safety is the compass guiding every traveler's journey, Wyoming delivers in spades. Despite its impressive size, Wyoming is one of the most sparsely populated states in the entire country. That means fewer crowds, less noise, and more room to simply breathe. Here, cities are replaced by open plains, traffic jams give way to winding trails, and the background music is the soft rustle of trees, the distant call of an eagle, and the quiet bubbling of geothermal springs. For anyone seeking a safe and soul-filling escape this summer, Wyoming may be exactly what you didn't know you needed. The state is perhaps best known for Yellowstone National Park, a world-renowned wonderland of natural power and wild beauty, home to geysers like Old Faithful, brilliantly colored hot springs, and vast meadows teeming with wildlife. Yellowstone is more than a national treasure, it's a living, breathing sanctuary, and it's one of the safest outdoor destinations in the country, thanks to its structured visitor policies, clearly marked paths, and attentive park rangers who protect both the land and the people who come to witness it. Just south of Yellowstone lies Grand Teton National Park, a dream for outdoor enthusiasts of every kind. Towering mountain peaks, glacier-carved lakes, and scenic drives offer both thrill and tranquility. Whether you're hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, or simply soaking in the sunrise from a quiet ridge, Wyoming's outdoors offer not only adventure, but peace and plenty of personal space. But Wyoming isn't only about nature, it's about heritage. This is the land of cowboys, where ranches still dot the horizon and communities hold tight to tradition. In towns like Jackson Hole and Cody, you'll find Western charm paired with modern-day comfort, clean accommodations, strong community ties, and a pace of life that naturally prioritizes safety and calm. In an era where avoiding crowds and staying healthy are top priorities, Wyoming offers a quiet answer. With its low population, high-altitude air, and vast open landscapes, it allows visitors to reset, recharge, and reconnect with what really matters. No rush, no pressure, just freedom, the kind that stretches for miles and miles under a bright western sky. Number 9, Washington. For those searching for safety, serenity, and scenery this summer, Washington State stands tall as a near-perfect blend of all three. Nicknamed the Evergreen State, Washington offers more than just a lush landscape. It offers a sense of grounded calm, rooted in nature and enriched by strong infrastructure, well-managed tourism, and a deep commitment to community health and safety. In uncertain times, Washington is a place that feels sure, steady, and stunningly green. Much of the state's timeless charm lies in its diversity, split by the mighty Cascade Mountains. Washington is like two states in one. On the western side, you'll find misty coastal forests, sweeping farmlands, and a network of over 1,000 wineries and vineyards, each offering a quiet escape tucked away from the bustle of big cities. And on the eastern side, the terrain shifts into rolling plains and high desert landscapes, where open skies stretch endlessly above you. This natural division gives travelers a rare choice between moist, green wilderness and warm, sun-drenched countryside, all without crossing state lines. Seattle, often called the Emerald City, sits proudly in the state's northwestern corner, surrounded by Puget Sound and backed by forested hills. Despite being Washington's most populous city, Seattle maintains an impressive record of safety in its major tourist zones. Whether you're exploring Pike Place Market, ferrying across the bay, or taking in panoramic views from the top of the Space Needle, visitors are met with a city that runs smoothly, respectfully, and with careful attention to public well-being. But it's Washington's great outdoors that truly sets it apart. For those who find peace in nature, the North Cascades offer steep mountains blanketed in fir and cedar, deep blue lakes with waters cold and clear, and trails that make you feel like the only person in the world. From kayaking through quiet island coves to hiking alpine passes above the tree line, this state allows you to move at your own pace safely, freely, and surrounded by natural beauty. Washington's parks and wilderness areas are also some of the best managed in the country. Rangers are visible, Paths are well maintained, and emergency services are accessible even in remote areas. Whether you're camping, biking, or simply enjoying the views with a cup of local coffee, you'll find that the entire system seems designed not just for recreation, but for reassurance. So if you're looking to begin your American journey somewhere that blends elegance and ease, Washington welcomes you. It's a place where evergreen forests meet the salty sea breeze, where volcanoes rise behind vineyards, and where beauty lives not just in the land, but in the peaceful way it's cared for. Number 10, South Carolina. South Carolina, where the rhythm of the waves meets the grace of Southern hospitality, is one of the safest and most soul-soothing places you can travel to this summer. Nestled along the Atlantic coast, bordered by North Carolina to the north and Georgia to the south, this picturesque state offers more than just beautiful beaches. It's a gentle, grounded place where charm and calm go hand in hand, making it an ideal escape for travelers craving peace of mind. From the moment you arrive, South Carolina welcomes you not with noise, but with ease. The pace is slower, the smiles are warmer, and the landscapes from white sand shores to ancient pine forests feel timeless and undisturbed, in a world where so many places are overwhelmed by crowds and rapid development. South Carolina offers a refreshing pause. Its smaller population, low crime rates in major tourist zones, and strong community-oriented culture all contribute to its reputation as a secure and comfortable destination. The coast is, of course, one of its greatest draws. Myrtle Beach, Hilton Head Island, and the historic city of Charleston each offer something unique, whether it's family-friendly boardwalks, peaceful resorts, or cobblestone streets lined with centuries-old homes. What they all share is a strong emphasis on safety, cleanliness, and hospitality. Coastal towns have taken great care to maintain public spaces, increase patrol presence during tourist seasons, and ensure that emergency services are never far away. But South Carolina isn't just for beachgoers, it's a nature lover's dream. The state is home to sprawling national forests like Francis Marion and Sumter, where canopies of moss-draped oaks give way to quiet hiking trails and serene waterways, kayaking through blackwater swamps, biking beneath towering pines, or bird-watching in still morning light. These are the kinds of adventures that soothe the soul and carry no risk of crowds or chaos. For those who seek culture and community, South Carolina's small towns and traditional villages offer depth and connection. Whether it's a slow Sunday morning in Beaufort or a music-filled night in Greenville, the state preserves its traditions with pride. Food, art, and conversation are shared openly and always with a genuine care for visitors. Even its cities, Columbia, Charleston, Greenville, are scaled for comfort. Public safety is a civic priority. Healthcare access is strong, and local tourism boards actively coordinate efforts to keep both residents and travelers secure. It's the kind of place where people still wave from porches and strangers say hello in passing. In a summer where you want less noise and more meaning, South Carolina quietly offers just that. A destination that doesn't overwhelm but embraces, that doesn't rush but restores. And perhaps that's exactly what we all need right now. As summer unfolds, safety matters more than ever. These 10 U.S. states offer not just beauty, but peace of mind, wide open spaces, caring communities, and unforgettable experiences. Whether you crave beaches, mountains, or quiet trails, your perfect trip is still possible. Let this guide lead you somewhere you feel safe, inspired, and free. If this video helped you plan your next adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more safe travel insights.